दोस्तों, आपका मेरी यूट्यूब चैनल साइंस क्लास में स्वागत है। तो आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे चैप्टर 3 के क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, व्हाट इज द बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एल्गी? Answer: Algae are mainly classified on the basis of characters like structure of plant body, nature of the pigment, reserve food material, chemistry of cell wall. It is divided among 11 classes. Question number 2. Name 3 groups of plants that bear archegonia. Briefly describe the life cycle of any one of them. Answer. 3 groups are bryophytes, pteridophytes, and gymnosperms. The main plant body of bryophyte is gymnophytic, which is independent and may be thallus. The dominant phase in the life cycle is funaria. The leafy gymnophyte consists of an upright cylinder axis that bears spirally arranged leaves and is attached to the substratum by multicellular branch rhizoids. Vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation by the buds formed in secondary protonema. Question number 3. Mention the flora of the following protonemal cell of a moss, primary endosperm nucleus in dicot, leaf cell of a moss, prothallus cell of a fern, gamma cells in marchantia, meristem cell of monocot, ovum of a liverwort, and zygote of a fern. Answer. Protonemal cell of a moss haploid, primary endosperm nucleus in dicot triploid, leaf cell of a moss haploid, prothallus cell of a fern haploid, gamma cells in marchantia haploid, meristem cell of monocot diploid, ovum of a liverwort haploid, zygote of a fern diploid. Question number 4. Write a note on economic importance of algae and gymnosperms. Answer. Algae. Some algae are used for food for marine as well as domestic animals, are useful source of many commercial products like agar, a jelly-like substance extracted from species of red algae, are also used in medicine industry. Antibiotic chlorine is obtained from cholera. Some algae like cholera cyanococcus are used in space travels. Gymnosperms. Some species of ficus which look like palm tree and are uses for decoration purposes. Some species of penis is a good source of turpentine, wood gas. They also have medicinal value and also used for making various kinds of woods. Question number 5. Both gymnosperms and angiosperms bear seeds, and why they are classified separately? Answer. Gymnosperms are a group of plants in which ovules are freely exposed on open, whereas angiosperms, the ovules are enclosed with ovary. For this reason, they are classified separately. Question number 6. What is heterospory? Briefly comment on its significance. Give examples. Answer. The occurrence of two kinds of spores in the same plant is called heterospory. Heterospory is associated with the sexual differentiation of gametophyte. Heterospory is the basis of development of seed habit in higher plants. Question number 7. Explain briefly the following terms with suitable examples. 1. Protonema. Answer. It is the first usually branched, green and filamentous structure produced by a germinating moss or a fern spore. In fern, protonema becomes a prothallus. Antheridium. The male sex organ of cytogams is known as antheridium, and it produces the male gametes or antherozoites. Archegonium. The multicellular flock-shaped female sex organ of bryophytes, pteridophytes, and many gymnosperms is known as archegonium. Diploidic. It is a kind of life cycle in which the diploid sporophyte is dominant and this diploid phase is photosynthetic. The gametophytic phase is represented either by gametes only. They are formed through meiosis. Sporophyll. It is a type of leaf-bearing sporangia. In most plants, sporophylls are of two types, that is, microsporophylls and megasporophylls. Isogamy. It is a type of sexual reproduction where fusion takes place between two identical gametes. Differentiate between the following: red algae and brown algae. Answer. Red algae. In red algae, cellulose is present in cell wall, flagella are absent, thylakoids are unsticked. Brown algae. In brown algae, cellulose and algin are present in cell wall, flagella are present, thylakoids occur in group of 3. Homosporous and heterosporous pteridophytes. Homosporous. The spores are equal in size. The spores develop one kind of gametophyte. The spores are produced from the same sporangia. Heterosporous. The smaller spores are called microspore and larger are called as megaspores. Spore germinates within sporangia and produce dependent gametophyte. Two kinds of spores are produced: liver moths and mosses. Liver moths. Warts. Stomata are absent in the wall of the capsule. Dehiscence of capsule is irregular. Elytras are present. Mosses. Stomata are present in sporophyte. Dehiscence is regular. Elytras are absent. Syngamy and triple fusion. Syngamy. It is a generative fertilization. Syngamy produces a diploid zygote. Zygote forms the embryo. Triple fusion. It is a vegetative fertilization. Produces a triploid primary endosperm. Primary endosperm produces a food laden endosperm. Question number 9. How would you distinguish monocots from dicots? Monocots, the seed contains a one cotyledon. Flowers are generally trimerous. Vessels are rounded in outline. Dicots, the seed contains two cotyledons. Flowers are pentamerous. Vessels are polygonal in outline. Question number 10. Match the following column 1 with column 2. Calidomonas, moss, cycas, pteridophyte, Selegmella, algae, spagum, and gymnosperm. Answer: Calidomonas algae, Caicus gymnosperm, and Selegmella pteridophyte and spagum is moss. तो देखते रहिए मेरे चैनल को, लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। मिलते हैं मेरे नेक्स्ट वीडियो पे।